All right, just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Quinn Priester.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Line drive.
That ball's foul.
Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Ellie De La Cruz up now. You don't want to let him get on base.
Yeah, led baseball in stolen bases last year. Also led the league in getting caught stealing. Nobody's perfect.
2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first.
You're out.
And that's the 3rd out. Back here at American Family Field. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Sliced hard, but foul. Swings through that one.
Man, 91
0-2 is
on
the count.
Slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Drake Baldwin stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
That's a ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Down and in, moved his feet. Bader leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul! That ball's foul!
And ball 4,
that's out.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Giancarlo Stanton
0-1.
swings through it for strike 1. On the ground, a short could be 2. Good feed, out 1, and that's 2. Top of the second, down to third baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Bader sizing it up. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Bell, a tall first baseman, 32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. Keith fires over to first. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom half of inning number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Jacob Wilson. De La Cruz throws across the diamond. One up, one down. Now the left fielder, Andy Pajes. Fouled off down the right side.
Able to work out of a little bit of a jam in that first inning.
Marte to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here is Brian Reynolds. And a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play. And next to hit for the Sox, Jake Mangum. And a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. On the ground to first.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Adley Rutschman. Fought off foul. On the ground to the left. Whips it across.
He's out.
And the White Sox go quietly. As we go to the last of the third. And now Noelvi Marte. That misses, and that's ball one.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do.
That's down. One hops off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So here's Bader now. Bell
He's
steps
out.
on the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Well struck left field. Going back on this one. That one is gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. One down. Next for the Brewers, Drake Baldwin. Inside.
Ball. That's inside.
Ball one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There can be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Stanton swings through that one as
0-1's
he
the
comes
count.
to the plate for the second time today. De La Cruz fires across
He's
the
out.
diamond, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And a swing and a miss. All right, Chris, when you talk about great
0-1.
logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it.
0-1's the
say
count.
Steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it.
0-1.
De La Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Ouch, that one drilled him. The first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. Digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Fouled off left side. If you're playing right now, tweet out, I was this many days old when I found out the Brewers glove logo is an M and a B. Hashtag MLB the show. Because I guarantee you there are people playing right now that had no idea there was an M and a B. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And that one fouled off. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW-Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Right side, Keith. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the 4th, up now for Milwaukee, Jacob Wilson. Did one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Breaking ball that's inside. And the count now 2-0. Mangum makes his way towards it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to
on the ground. Oh, great stop. The throw, the tag, and he's out.
On the tag. Got him.
Noelvi Marte now at the plate. Doubled his first time. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
So the lineup flips over, and now Bader up to the plate. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive.
Off the plate, ball
They're
one.
swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Baldwin down to first.
He's out.
In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Grounded out his first time up. And that one fouled off. One out, bases empty. Into center. Bader racing after it. Long run, nice grab. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The other way. Marte with
Got
the
him.
throw to first. That's out number 3. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Acuna now. Cease back to work. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Drake Baldwin. He's 0 for 1. And that's down, a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Stanton now. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch
Ball
misses.
one.
Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Mangum settles under this one. And there's 2 away. Jacob Wilson up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. And that one sliced foul. Baldwin leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Reynolds on the run. He's got it, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that is out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep
Inside,
into his
ball
pitch
one.
count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Jason Dominguez. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson fires to first on the run.
He's
and they
out.
Get the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Marte at the plate now as he chases after that
0
one.
and 1.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Andy Pajes. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Brewers
0-1's the
simply
count.
put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and
0-2.
that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Marte whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now, Colt Keith. Foul ball there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
He hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. De La Cruz sends it across to first. That's the third out. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Got
3.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Swings through that one for strike 1.
If I'm at the dish
0-1.
now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Just
that's ball
misses.
2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Baldwin collects, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. Josh Bell steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Back here at American Family Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Berger. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, Harrison Bader. Berger on at first, nobody out. De La Cruz quickly to second for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. De La Cruz makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Priester back to work. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying. Going, gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1. Brian Reynolds here. Up the middle, and that one handled. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And up next for Chicago, Jake Mangum has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time. Adley Rutschman steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. 0-2 now. Back to the mound. It hit him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but
here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Robert Garcia.
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Throws the first in time. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And the batter now, Jacob Wilson. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Handles, throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So up next, Colt Keith. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 8-1. So digging in, Noelvi Marte. He swings and fouls one off. Legumina measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Hey!
Misses the sweeper.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive, base hit, right field.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rutschman makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Harrison Bader. Marte stands at second with 2 gone. That ends the inning,
out.
And they limit the damage. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a
No
great
balls,
job
2
adjusting.
strikes.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So up next for Chicago, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Priester with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done.